All right, hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Nerds Drink Whiskey. We had plans. We were trying to make plans to interview a couple of my favorite people in animation CGI, but we're going to probably interview them in a future episode, probably around August. So Neil M. Sang and Peter Rutan, we'll be having them around August sometime. July is going to be the month of proof, but you will.
Yes, I have prior obligation that I will not be able to make it to proof, which I'm very sad about.
Right, and it's got to be cool to miss something as awesome as proof. So if you're out there, we are looking for somebody to take Jeff's place, to come up to proof with us, and to co-host with me. And so if you think you want to be a co-host during proof, just get a hold of us and let us know, and maybe you could be you could take Jeff's place for a few episodes. So, but before we go into the drinking of the whiskey, we are going to start something to embrace the more nerdy side of Nerds Drink Whiskey. Each of us have picked a one story from the website Geeks of Doom to talk about and discuss. So for more info on these stories, go to Geeks of Doom. They update daily, and it's full of all kinds of awesome geekiness. So, but the one I'm going to talk about is there's a new preview that was launched for something called Stranger Things. To me, it looks like a rehash of something we've seen a million times before, the 4400 and several other shows like it. Do you think this thing has anything new to offer? What's your thoughts?
A lot of those are character driven, so if it has a strong cast and strong characters, I'm okay with the whatever mystery that they're the same one that it looked like government meddling and stuff or whatever. Right. So yeah, it might be an old concept, but as long as they bring some decent cast and characters to it, it might be worth watching. Right.
If they have some good writers, good writers could save this stale concept. But as far as the concept goes, I don't see anything new or fresh. If you disagree or if you agree, talk to us in the comments. Tell us we're idiots. Tell us you agree. Let us know. Give us some feedback. You got your story that you've stolen from Geeks of Doom.
Yeah. So the Emmys are coming up, and Bruce Campbell's making a vie for best lead in a comedy. So for his Ash v Evil Dead series, and I've been a fan of Campbell since as long as I can remember. So I would definitely vote for him if that was a thing I could do. But apparently, by drumming up support for this, you can get him nominated and share his video on Facebook or social media. And
now I started getting into Bruce Campbell with Briscoe County Jr., Jack of all trades, and then kind of found my wife made me watch Army of Darkness, which I love. Evil Dead. I think Army of Darkness is her favorite movie of all time, if not real close. I don't know if anything's surpassed it yet, but no. But we're all fans of Bruce, and if this wins an Emmy, would this be the goriest comedy to ever win an Emmy?
It's probably.
I think it would be.
I can't think of what other gory comedies out there. So.
All right. So we're discussing again in the comments.
Yeah.
Would this be the goriest comedy to ever win an Emmy? Let us know in the comments. We say it is. What do you guys say? Let us know. I think it'd be great. Do you know what are the other nominees?
Well, they haven't announced him yet. He's vying to be a nominee.
He's vying to be a nominee.
So they haven't announced the nominees yet because they haven't made the list, which is why he may or may not end up on it. So. Okay.
And now there is a slight political side to this. Right before he launched this campaign, conveniently, somebody decided to say that Samara Weaving from Ash vs. Evil Dead, that one of her makeup test photos was actually a photo of a Trump supporter after they got beat up. And Bruce kind of set the record straight right away. It was wonderfully timed. So thanks to the Trump campaign for
some free publicity. Yeah,
he gave him some rather well timed publicity. Good job. And but I don't know if your social media lesson before you say crap, make sure you're not saying really, really stupid crap. There's a website out there. It's kind of hidden. Most people have never heard of it. It's called Google. And if you learn how to use it, it can save you from looking like a complete moron. So,
yeah, maybe, their reverse image lookup, that kind of stuff. It is your friend. By the way, Bruce lives in Ashland, so that is kind of within the realm. Maybe we could get him on the show one day. I don't know.
He lives in where?
Ashland, Oregon. So,
Bruce, if you're out there,
we'll buy you a drink.
You, we're buying. Come on. So we're fans. My wife is just the camera woman, but I promise we'll keep her away. We won't let her get too fangirl with you. But yeah. But cheers, Bruce. We're buying. Get a hold of us. Have your people talk to our people, and our people is basically me. So get in touch. We love you. So, but we got a whiskey that we're talking with now. I kept mistaking this for the HBO show host that used to be with
John
the
Oliver.
Daily Show, and I kept trying to think of the name of the whiskey that was here when we were out on the west side today, and I was like, God, I'm trying to think of what the name of the whiskey is. I keep wanting to say John Oliver. But it's not John. That's the show host. And well, no, I was close. It's James Oliver.
Well, and so it makes me think of there's James Oliver, who was the chef, who's British. So there's like, well, it's American whiskey. So it's obviously not Jamie Oliver's American whiskey. The only cooking show I watch is the vegan black metal chef. So that's the only cooking show I watch. And I'm not even vegan, and I'm not black metal, but yet I watch the vegan black metal chef. So anyways, but you've seen that, right? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So and at some point, I think we should have, if we can get the vegan black metal chef on here, I think it'd be great to discuss with him the pairing of vegan cuisine with whiskey. So vegan black metal chef, if you're out there, we want to have you as a guest as well. So we're buying it again. We're buying.
Yeah.
So, but are we ready to try some James Oliver?
I believe we are.
All right, let's see. That's not bad. And I think this is what, a $40? $30?
I think it was around $30.
Yeah, this is like $30 whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad at all for a $30 whiskey. It says bourbon barreled American whiskey.
So
that means it's been barreled like bourbon, but not stayed in for 2 years?
Or not enough corn. Yeah. It doesn't really say what's in it. And bourbon has to be enough corn and enough age, so maybe there's not enough corn in this, but it is pretty sweet, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was mostly corn.
Yeah, it definitely has a lot of corn, because the things that keep the things that make whiskey go down like this just went down is either you have heavy corn or you have a low proof. This is 86 proof.
Well, it could also be like malted barley. Probably that has a similar sweetness and whatnot to it. So there are a couple things, grains and whatnot but
you can do to kind of make it less of an attack.
Yeah,
keep away the turpentine flavor that a lot of the cheap whiskeys have.
Well, you can also get that with corn if you're careful or not careful, but yeah, no, this is perfectly drinkable. Might want to put like a splash of water in it, kind of open up the flavor a little. Maybe I think it's a little heavy on the sweetness, so I think that would just cut the sweetness and let some of those flavors come through. Okay.
But maybe pour it over some ice or something like that. Maybe a good one for on the rocks. If you're just taking a quick shot, if you just want to sip one little shot before bed, I think you could probably drink it neat. And of course, it is cheap enough to mix with cola, but I'd say it's too good to mix with cola. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I would feel bad, but I'm getting a little. The aftertaste is starting to get a little weird for me. And if you are going to have a shot before dinner, after dinner, you can always do it in a Nerds Drink whiskey glass.
That you can. By the way, the Nerds Drink whiskey shot glasses, they will be available for sale July 4th. So if you want to go to our website, nerdsdrinkwhiskey.com, and also the new website, nerdsdrinkwhiskey.com, we're almost ready. We've been preparing it. It is almost ready for you guys to look at. It'll be ready July 4th. So July 4th, Nerds Drink Whiskey shot glasses, nerdsdrinkwhiskey.com, the new website. If you follow the podcast through the old website or under our old name, markswhiskey.com, that will stay current for a while until you start getting MP3s in that feed that say, switch to nerdsdrinkwhiskey.com for your podcast. And once that switches over, we will make sure that you all know and you won't miss an episode. But for now, keep your podcast feeds at markswhiskey.com. The Nerds Drink Whiskey podcast is about to go to the nerdsdrinkwhiskey.com website, and we got Nerds Drink Whiskey shot glasses.
Yeah.
Cheers. Any final words?
Well, see you next week.
See you next week.